everyone, and welcome back to your final week of the term, and hopefully for the majority of you, first, second, third, and TYs, your final week, please God, of virtual learning. So I realise I'm talking to the whole school community, and we already have our sixth years back with us for 3 weeks now, and you fifth years who joined us last week. And we are really hopeful and looking forward to seeing the rest of you back, please God, safe and sound after the Easter holidays. I can say it's great having a little bit of life around the building. Mercy Mount Hawk wasn't the same without students, and we're just to let you know, I suppose those who are back so far have settled in great and they're following all the guidelines, and we've been doing great. And just, I suppose, the ones I was talking to, the vast majority of 5th and 6th years are really delighted to be back with us, as delighted as we are to have them back. So I'm just touching base with you, I suppose, this week, the final week before the midterm, to encourage you to keep going for the last week. I suppose first and foremost, when you do come back after Easter, you'll be continuing on from whatever's covered in class this week. So this is an important week that you don't just decide to drift off because you're coming back to school after the Easter, because this is in some ways one of the most important weeks, because whatever your teachers are covering with you this week, that's what they'll be continuing on with when you come back to school. Secondly, and I suppose most importantly why I'm here today, is to make you aware of Health Promotion Week. So it's Health Promotion Week in the school this week, and we have already started some events over the past 2 weeks there to start celebrating it, but we want to give you an idea of what's going on and what further events we're going to have this week. So I suppose firstly, the theme of our Health Promotion Week this week is Spring into Action. I don't know about you, but I know myself, the past few days with this lovely mild weather and the brighter mornings and longer evenings, it has given me a bounce in my step, and it has helped me, I suppose personally, to be able to get out more and enjoy what's going on around us. And I suppose I love seeing the little bits of flowers and plants and leaves coming on the trees, and the animals that are coming out, and you can hear the birds here myself every morning and every evening when I come home, and it's lovely to hear. So some of the competitions, the first competition here in particular we're running, is to try and encourage you to take notice of what's going on around you in nature, to take a little bit of time out, to get out there in that spring weather. And we're running 3 competitions, and the first one we're running is a spring photo competition, and we really encourage you to go outside there. You all have phones. It's going to take you 2 seconds. Take a picture of something you spot outside, something nice, some part of nature. Or something, it doesn't have to be nature, it can be your animals, your pets, anything like that, and send it in for our photo competition. And Celine will talk to you about that in a minute. Second thing is our PE department have some wonderful physical challenges there, and they've started, some of you have started these already, but for the rest of you, I'd encourage you to get involved. I've even started trying to do a few of them myself, and that has been a challenge, but it's great to challenge yourself. So Mr. Stack is going to tell you about them. And then we have our spring bake-off. And I know already I've seen mouth-watering entries coming in for that into Google Classroom. So I'm going to let Miss O'Leary tell you about the spring bake competition. Now, these 3 competitions we were running, we were going to have a closing date of Friday the 26th, this Friday, but I know some students have said they'd like a little bit more time because they might have time over the holidays more than they have during school time. So we're going to extend them now until the end of your Easter holidays, the 9th of April. And just to let you know, there will be prizes, decent prizes, for the best entries when you come back to school. We'll have those prizes ready for you. So get involved. And I'm going to let the teachers first of all talk to you about them, and then I'll come back to you then and tell you about some of the other events we've run in just this week.
Hi everyone, so for Health Promotion Week, we're encouraging each and every one of you to spring into action by getting outside and taking photographs of your local area. We're going to run a competition between now and Easter to find the most creative and imaginative pictures of your local area. So something you might include could be maybe a beautiful sunset, a beautiful sunrise, or of the beach, or anything at all that is beautiful within your 5 kilometres. So you can submit as many pictures as you like onto Google Classroom, and the competition is open to all years. So remember guys, there'll be prizes for the most creative and imaginative pictures. Best of luck!
Hello, this is Mr. Stack here. Just to give you a quick update what we're doing over the next 3 weeks for health promotion challenges. Firstly, we have some keepy uppies. So Tyler roll keepy uppies. Then we have bring Sally up, bring Sally down workout challenge. So that'll be your first week. And then in week 2, we have teabag throwing for aim and accuracy and the cha-cha slide plank challenge. So we will be setting a challenge. You will be taking a video of yourself taking part in the challenge and then uploading it to your year group Google Classroom. Let's get out there and let's get moving. Let's get recording, and don't forget to send it in every week. There will be prizes.
Hi everybody, and you're all very welcome to the Home Economics room here in Mercymount Hall, a room which we all have missed so much in the last number of weeks. But I'm here to tell you about a very exciting competition that we have running here within the school, and it is our Spring Bake Off. So we want to set a challenge for all of you to bake your favourite spring item, okay? And whatever that may be, a cupcake, a cookie, a cake pop, a cake, whatever it is that you think represents spring the best way for you. We want you to be very creative, think about using bright colours, and think about using items that represent spring, like flowers, Easter eggs, whatever it is it means to you. You also have to consider using traditional cake making methods such as the creaming method, rubbing, all-in-one, melting, and so on. Commercial cake mixes are not allowed to be used, such as Betty Crocker, Odlums, and so on. We want you to consider the flavour of this cake. What flavours work well together? For example, vanilla and strawberry, orange and chocolate, and so on. This competition is obviously going to be extremely visual, and the judges will be eating with their eyes. So we encourage you to take the most creative picture, maybe inside your kitchen, in your garden outside, in the field next door, whatever that may be. Present it attractively. The judges will be looking out for all of those different criteria. We would like to wish you all the very best of luck, and we really are excited to see all of your creations, and prizes will be awarded to students when we return back to school. Thanks everybody!
Hello again. I'm just going to go through a few of the other bits and pieces apart from the competitions that we're going to be focusing on with you this week as part of our health promotion week. So I suppose the first thing and the main focus outside of our competitions is going to be around the areas of stress relief and some practical mindfulness, some practical tips you can use to help build your resilience and your emotional health, and to help you when you feel anxious or overwhelmed. Now I know many of you have said that there's been times during the lockdown when you have been overwhelmed, not just with schoolwork but with life in general. And there's always times in our lives when that happens to us. So I think some of the practical tips that you'll be learning this week, that we'll be giving you access to this week, will be important for you at different times throughout your life. So it's really good for you to click into them and actually use them and practice them. So I just want to, I suppose, first of all, the 6th years, we have something happening for you in school, and I know Mr. Houlihan is going to go around to all of you 6th years during one of your non-academic subjects, and he's going to do a little workshop there around stress relief and around dealing with anxiety when it happens, and overwhelm and burnout, and helping you to get through, I suppose, the last few weeks where you have a lot of stress upon yourselves with exams and assessments and all you have to deal with. So that's the first thing we'll be working on with you 6th years. The second thing I suppose I want to draw your attention to is for transition years, and I know Mr. Cullity has it put up on your Google Classroom himself, and Mr. Redigan have organised for a nutritionist to give you an online talk. So she will be sharing really good advice with you on how the food you eat every day can actually boost your energy levels and can improve your overall health. Now, I know there's a question and answer section with that, and you can ask any questions that you may have. So I'd advise you and encourage you to sign up to that. The link is on your Google Classroom. It's happening Thursday the 25th of March at 10 a.m. and it should be really, really worthwhile. For all the other year groups in the school, we'll be focusing this week all through the week, and we'll be putting up different links throughout the day, and I will also put a list of them up here on the app just for you parents so you can click into them, of different kind of videos that encourage, I suppose, stress relief, anxiety relief, and help you in times of anxiety. Some of those are very practical, very short deep breathing exercises. We have these box breathing exercises that are very, very easy done, simple but effective. And we have some little guided meditations, and I'm going to give you a few links to those. That's going to be the focus for this week. And as normal, if any of you have any anxieties or anything you wish to discuss with us, you know where we are. Thank you. Enjoy the last week, enjoy your holidays, and we will be in touch with those of you in first, second, third and TY who are coming back after the Easter, just for some practicalities that we'll have to do around filling in forms before you come back and bits and pieces. So we'll talk to you then, and for the rest of you, have a great week and we'll see you after Easter. Thank you.